Hi, this is Mary Ellen with Portraits of Me, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a small book haul and also what I received in my Page Habit box. It's not going to be a true unboxing. I've already seen what's inside, but I'm going to do it really quick so you can see what was inside as well. As always, the box comes with a letter from the author, a spoiler card telling you what was the other books in the category, and also this month's proceeds were donated to Kenya. You always get a small short story in the box, a bookmark, and this one says, "Many people, myself among them, feel better at the mere sight of a book. Jane Smiley." So true. Comes with a little hanging mechanism so you can hang some pictures, and it came with this coloring book, which I'm not a big coloring fan, but the neat thing about it is you could actually color the sheet, and then it says you can make them into cards, but in reality you can't because they didn't draw the pictures right. So here's the picture that you can color, but if you fold it to make a card, that's how it's gonna look, which is not exactly how they show you in the back, right? Because right way, upside down. And that's how all the pictures are inside this. So I know it's kind of sad because it's not going to work out the way it was designed to, but it's a little nifty idea. So you can use it as a coloring page, not as a card. Okay, and the book. I picked the fantasy for this month, and so the book that was included is this book right here called Blood of the Four, and the little tagline says, "Blood is thicker than magic." And the fun thing about this book, it's written by two authors. You have Christopher Golden and Tim Lebon. I think that's how you say his last name, but I am looking forward to reading this. It has the annotations inside, like always. So this book takes you to the world of Qantas, where everyone is a slave, and there's also a royal family as well. And it's the story of the daughter of the queen who is looking to receive the ultimate power. So it's about her story and if she's going to get that or not. I don't know much more details other than that, but it sounds interesting. And so I'm going to put this title in my jar. So maybe I'll pull it out in one of my TBR jar videos and you'll see me reading this one. So that's the book that was in the Page Habit box for March. That's Page Habit. Now I want to show you a few books I purchased at my local Goodwill. I went there and just scanned the books, and I actually found a few that I think I'm going to be enjoying. I don't know when I'll get to them, but it's always fun to get new books, right? So the first books I want to actually show you is a series, and I'm going to put a card up here or up here. I can never tell what side when I'm recording because I'm flipped, but I'm going to put a card right here, and it's my video books I probably will never read because I saw the movie. Well, one of those movies that I saw that kind of deterred me from reading the books was The Hunger Games. But when I went to Goodwill, they had all three books in the series in such wonderful condition. Look at this. And they're just like pristine, all three of them. So I got the first one, and I don't know what order they're in. So I got this one, and this one, and they're so beautiful. So these are the three books I got, and I don't know when I'll get around to reading them, but if I ever want to read The Hunger Games, now I can. And I also got two other books. Let me share those with you as well. One of the books I got is right here. It's The Widow of the South, which looked really interesting because, as you probably have noticed if you watch my videos, I love a history. So let me tell you a little bit about this story. So this story takes place in the 1800s, and I'm going to read a little bit about the book because it's kind of hard to explain. It says, in 1894, Carrie is an old woman who has only her former slave to keep her company, and the almost 1,500 soldiers buried in her backyard. Years before, rather than let someone plow over the field where these young men had been buried, Carrie dug them up and reburied them in her own personal cemetery. Now, as she walks the rows of the dead, an old soldier appears. It is the man she met on the day of the battle that changed everything. The man who came to her house as a wounded soldier and left with her heart. He asks if the cemetery has room for one more. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you want to hear more about it, pick up this book. No, this is it sounds really good. It's right up my alley, so I can't wait to read this one. And that's another book I bought at Goodwill. And the last book that I'm going to show you that I bought was The Lost Summer, Louisa May Alcott. So this one is actually the fictionist tale of Louisa May Alcott, and it kind of goes into that summer event that happened before she wrote Little Women and the story of Jo. So it sounds very interesting, and this one, hopefully I can get to sometime soon too. So altogether in my trip to the Goodwill, I got these books right here, and I am looking forward to reading all of these sometime soon, not so soon, but sometime in the future. And when I do, I'll be sure to share with you what I thought of them all. And that's it. That's my video sharing my Page Habit book as well as my mini book haul. If you've read any of these books, please leave me a comment below with your thoughts. I would love to hear what you think about them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. May you have a great day. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!